Yeah, what's up, Wagwan? Triple B right here. Beast Boxing Basement, yeah? Remember to like, okay? Keep the sick haters away. So a lot of people been talking, there's been a lot of chat, you know, on internet, Twitter, all these kind of things, about how two boxers are cleared to compete in the Olympics as women, despite being disqualified from the world champs because, they're biological men. So what's this? Imane Khalif of Algeria and Lin Yu Ting of Taiwan are the two boxers. They look like, well, they look like fellas, ugly fellas, feminine fellas, but you know. I haven't even looked into it that much, you know. Some people going, it's complete, they're intersex. Okay, they've got X and Y chromosome, but they're intersex. Like, there was that runner from Mozambique that looked like a giant male buck and was kicking everyone's ass. Was it Semena or something? At 800 meters, had no hips, and they're going, she was allowed to compete. They're going, it's the same as that. Well, firstly, I don't give a rat's ass, really, about female boxing. I won't watch it. I don't care, People can be killed. Men can hit, like, on average, 2.6 times harder, and I'm like, oh wow, the men are much better and harder hitting than the women. I mean, that's so blatantly obvious. There's one sport that doesn't suit women, it's boxing, right? Because women got narrow shoulders, they got very poor upper body muscularity. They're very so they're slow. Some of them got thick legs. They sit around flapping their weak punches away, and they're rubbish. We don't know this is just being pushed on us. We don't know how bad women's boxing is. It's so bad, Like I said, like in football, where women's football is quite advanced. That's soccer to American people, yeah. International teams get whacked 7-0 by 14-year-old boys, local boys teams. That's a difference. Okay, so imagine in boxing, man. So these two, I don't know what they are, she-males, into whatever, men, whatever they are, these things, these trannies, I don't know what you call them. Yeah, so transformers. So they look weak anyway, but not that it matters. As I said, I don't actually care. Women's boxing is so whack, and people are like, oh, what happens if someone needs to get killed before this will stop? Well, nothing will stop. I hope if some women get badly hurt, not because I'm cruel, to bring about the nonsense, but it'll make no difference, right? The New World agenda is committed to trying this. Why? Because it's linked to destroying God's creation, destroying gender, destroying men and women. All the old demons, the major ones that were worshipped, Baal, Baphomet, and other one, like a few other ones. They're all trans, Transformers, and Transformers got like 43% suicide rate. It's the last thing you should be encouraging. It's terrible. It's a disaster. If you even looked at some of these so-called, what do you call them, female to male things, right? They get these huge fake meat kind of puddings built as alleged willies, but they don't do anything. They can't pee out of them. They can't do anything. They don't get hard. They always make them really big, and they strip all this flesh off women's thighs and leave these grotesque injuries. I mean, it's completely ill. This is satanism, and blatantly. How long can this carry on? So this whole dispute, it's terrible. It doesn't matter. No one cares. They're just getting it in the news. This is how they get stuff in the news that people may be difficult with, be against. Right? Even if they start with it being negative, or they start, they used to. There's so many films, Hollywood films and British stuff as well, where they dress when men have to dress as females. They introduce it as a comedy, then they introduce it as a real thing, even if there's controversy, and there's plenty of people agreeing with this kind of sickness, right? They'll just carry on doing it. They're just opening up conversations, and people end up talking about it all the time, and then it becomes a real thing. Rather than, 10 years ago even, you wouldn't imagine this. They would push this nonsense. They're feeding kids with hormones and blocking their puberty, just sick stuff like that. I mean, if you can't see the devil at work there, then If you actually back this kind of stuff, you're one sick person, man. Yeah, come to God, man. This is no good. So as for these so-called, these whatever they are, right? Transformers, I don't care. Um, I don't care. What continue happening? Even obviously, it makes no sense whatsoever. Even go back 10 years ago, people were like, "This is insane. It will never happen." Go back 50 years ago, people would be like, "There is nowhere on earth that they'll be encouraging this." Show them pictures of these huge baloney type quarries that are specially built with hair coming out of them and stuff like that. And say, "Oh, apparently this is considered completely fine, and a man and a woman can change to a man, and vice versa." I mean, this is so insane. It's devilish. So, I don't give a rat's ass about women's boxing. I don't give a rat's ass as there's two transformers in it. I just cringe and watch the world burn. And what more is there to do? Wait for the end times. Watch it burn. So, nothing will happen. Nothing will change. They'll carry on pushing this sickness. Funnily enough, in the Bible, it actually mentions this as being part of the end times. Men dressing as women and stuff like that, and all kinds of batty business and rug munching. This is all mentioned as a feature of the end times. Well, what we got now? Yeah, look at it. I urge you. Anyway, guys, peace in the Middle East. I'll do a live, I hope, probably on Thursday. What's that? 1st of August or something. And get going. I've stopped getting my drink on. I'm feeling a bit better. I've got some energy. So yeah, we'll hopefully get the lives rolling. Peace in the Middle East, peeps. Oh yeah, before I go, yeah, remember, I mean, if anybody saw the absolute sickness, right, of the, what do they call it, the opening ceremony, where they pushed all this stuff, all it was a Transformers batty business, mocking Christianity. I mean, they've taken a lot of this stuff off now because they went a bit far, but that was full of the same stuff. It's not ending, man. They will carry on pushing this on your children, making them sick, making them ill, mentally, physically. Yeah. And people let it happen. Why? Oh, because they like watching the Olympics and EastEnders and Strictly Come Dancing, and most people are cowards. They won't even call it out. They'll call it out in a tweet, and that's it. What can you do? Well, I don't know, man. The whole system needs to be brought down. The whole system needs to be brought down. And that can only happen when enough people see the light and get together. Peace in the Middle East.